Hello folks, this time the Jaguar T.2, the recently, well, a couple of weeks or months, release by Italeri of the Jaguar T.2 RF trainer, it says, but it's any other company that country that buys its trainer as well, isn't it? Okay, there's the box, nice little box, side opening though, so it's a bit of a faff, but never mind. These, I think they designed the side open boxes to be opened and built. 4 options. I'll tell you more about that later on because there's more than 4 options in my world. So there's 4 options there. But we get straight onto the instructions themselves. Nice little blurb in visual languages about the Jaguar. These are decals. You've got a selection of different decals for the 4 options that come with the kit. The engineering when they got up in Cosford, other ones I got in Cosford, yeah, 80th anniversary of Cosford there, with the one of the RF museum sites, and they've got a lot of Jaguars stored, which is this livery here from 2018. So there's 4 fairly good quality options there. What the decals look like, and the instructions shows how much of the sprue isn't used in this version. I don't know why they don't have a smaller sprue, or save a lot of plastic, wouldn't they? Must be cheaper that way, but that's the way they've done it. Make things that nobody's going to use. And the actual, I'll show you later, but the ejector seats are a little bit disappointing really. Very, very basic considering the rest of the kit. But the rest of the kit's similar in some ways to the Asagawa one, where you got the bottom plate on underneath there. And it's in sections, modular design. But you don't have to worry about creating your own clear part there because there isn't one on a trainer version. Got the options to have the canopy open, which is always nice to have, and the rest of the kit is as you'd expect, very straightforward, not much complicated building. Always remember, which I didn't do when I built my Jags in the past, is the air brakes are out when it's on the ground with the wheels. Don't know why that is, but people rightly pointed out that that's what happens. In this version you've got the I think they're flare release pods or something. Got those on there to add, and all of the various parts. Just tanks and pylons really on here. You don't get weapons really. Well, you can use weapons, but would be appropriate for the versions you're making. There we are. Aerosystems Engineer and Management Training School. 16 Reserve Squadron. Collision. Special livery for the Cosford Air Show in 2018. And the 6th Squadron in Collision 2005. Did I say Collision 2018? Let me see. The Cosford Air Show is 2018. Anyway, waffling, and not very clearly waffling either, so we'll move on from there. We've got the general sprues. If you have a little look, try and get a closer look on these. As I throw the camera about, it's going to be in focus. That's fairly focused, isn't it? Recessed panel lines. Some detail in the wheel well there. Again, very similar in some ways to the Asagawa kit, but I think the wings are wing roots are slightly different than said other kit. Nice little detail there, like with the wing, and there's the plate that you got before. Just quickly, I'll grab the other one to show you the comparison. Somebody's already done, I've seen, but there's the Asagawa wing, and then it's goes further up the spine to for this Italeri wing. These tyres look a bit rounded to me, but maybe that's a matter of choice. You can always flatten them yourself, can't you? And yeah, that's a good sprue. This is a sprue that's half not could be used. Don't use the bombs. Don't use the regular tail. And as I said before, the seats are a little bit disappointing in their detail. You get side parts there as well, but when you get aftermarket seats for a Jaguar, they're much more detailed than that. And you got raised parts for the control panel on the side and on the front of forward control panels. So these can be painted, or I'm not sure if there's decals to go with those. I'll have a quick look now. You get decals? No, you don't get decals for the control panels. You just got to paint them yourself, I think. Can't see any there. No. Alright, well that's the quick look at the sprue themselves. Very basic sprue, not much to it. But quite a basic aircraft, I suppose. And, but the bonus in my world is that here's a rattling bag in the background. I got another sprue. Well, I say another sprue, it's leftovers from Matchbox kit. Some people are really keen on Matchbox kits. But what I've kept most from the Matchbox kits, apart from the instructions, which you don't get in the other kit, I'm just showing it because I got them. The instructions containing, when I bought PK128, containing 2 sets of the decals which were for that release by Matchbox, which include the Empire Test Pilots school decals. So what I'm going to do is I've got the back of the box. There's a bit of instructions there to where to put things, but I'm not going to build the Omani one, but I bought a couple of versions, editions of this kit, yeah. And that's the back of the old Matchbox box. Bit of nostalgia. Some people would say, why didn't you keep the old box? Well, I didn't know whether there'd be a popularity of old Matchbox kits when I cut this up. Anyway, kept these decals over the years. So I got the coloured go-outs for the EDPS, and that's what I'll build one of them as. As it is, I've got 4 of these, one of which will not be the same as the others. One of these kits is not the same. Alright, so anyway, there we are. That's my plans for the Jaguars, for the 4 trainer versions. I've also got the regular Jaguar, the GR1 and GR3 from Italeri, and I may show you that again, but sorry, some people will be pleased to see I'm going to try and build a Matchbox one. Well, the livery of the Matchbox, Matchbox decals, and the sort of tribute to a kit which was never built and wasn't that good anyway, but there we are. Right, I'll cut it short at 9 minutes. You've already switched off after the first minute and a half according to the statistics, but thanks for staying with me, and keep subscribed, because you never know what I'm going to be posting next. Could be anything. Bye bye.